And now, a movie review from Man. Today's subject, Finding Dory.
Well, Pixar, this is your new standard. No matter what, you have no excuse. Every sequel in the future that is not Toy Story needs to be this. Because this was fantastic. I mean, wow. I thought this movie could have sucked. I thought we could have gotten another Cars 2 or something like that. But no, you didn't. You managed to make this great. And it's surprising because ultimately with Finding Nemo, you would think, did this need a sequel? I mean, Monsters Inc., sure, that kind of would deserve a sequel. You want to see Boo grow up. But Finding Nemo was definitely one of those good enough that a sequel would probably harm it. No, this sequel actually kind of upped the ante. I mean, they did a fantastic job this time. So what's the story? The story is mainly about Dory wanting to find her parents because now she has remembered that she did come from somewhere and now she wants to go looking for them. And upon trying to look for her parents, she ends up getting lost. And now Marlin and Nemo need to try to find her. And basically, it's the story from the first movie. But it does so well in how it executes everything that you'd easily get past it. Yeah, it's sort of the same as the first movie, but it does it very well. And hell, it does some aspects of it better. I'll be real. Certain aspects are a lot better. Like the emotional aspect is that much. It hits you. It really does hit you, and it's surprising. I didn't think they'd do that. I thought, okay, it'll probably be at least decent. Even just reading some reviews online, I thought, okay, maybe it could be sort of okay. People say, yeah, it's great. No, I understand it. It's just great. It's a great sequel. And possibly better than the first, even. I feel it could be better than the first. Or at least better in certain aspects. But through and through, it is a great sequel. The comedy, oh my god. That aspect of this movie is definitely better than the first. This movie will have you laughing your ass off. I mean, holy crap. The jokes they have pretty much all hit bullseyes. I just find it funny how they did that here. I thought, okay, maybe they'll just go for the emotional aspect, which they do. But when they get to the humor side, it is just downright funny. You will be laughing your ass off in the theater. Especially at the ending joke, or at a certain joke towards the end, I should say. You will definitely be dying at what happens. I won't spoil it, but oh, it's a must-see. This film just did everything right, and I'm surprised because the trailers were not that appealing. Ultimately, I thought, okay, we're gonna get a sequel that we kinda didn't need. Or, especially since if you were from Finding Nemo, you thought, okay, maybe they'll go the route of Toy Story where Nemo's older and they'll stay on Marlin's story. No, they were like, let's go with Dory. It's like, okay, we're going to Dory's story. And it's only going to take place 1 year after the first film. It's like, all that stuff kind of detracted me from it. But after seeing it, I am very much glad it was just a case of bad trailer-sitis. The movie, it exceeded my expectations by a lot. It really did. I did not expect to find myself so emotionally attached to this entire concept of Finding Dory, the sequel. I didn't think I would like this movie so much. I thought, okay, it might be there, it might be a big flop, or it'll just be okay for a Pixar film. But no, it's a great Pixar film. It holds up very well. It tackles the idea of a child who has a mental disorder and the parents having to basically deal with that. You feel that emotional connect. You do, or that emotional disconnect. You do find yourself sucked in to the drama that these parents have to deal with. You don't get the feeling that they hate her, of course not, but you do feel what they're going through. And you feel what Dory's going through even. Like the turmoil, the emotional turmoil. You're just like, oh, that was a ride. it is a ride. I definitely could say that. So all in all, great film. It's a definite must-see. And Pixar, this is your standard. No excuses. This is how every sequel that is not Toy Story needs to be. No more of this prequel crap, just straight up sequel. And it put it on movies that definitely deserve it. I didn't think Finding Nemo deserved a sequel, but you exceed my expectations definitely by changing it up and making it more about someone else. And putting good emotional aspects to it. This is the standard. This quality is the standard. And I hope we get great things from this. Looking at you, Incredibles 2. And let's just hope. Let's just hope we don't have to deal with that other one. But that's just a thought.